Hey guys, this is Jerry here from MaxTruckers. In today's video, we're going to look at how to select the right factoring company for your trucking business. In US alone, there are more than 100 truck factoring companies. So how do you select the right one suitable for your business? Now before we move forward, let's look why factoring is important for your trucking business. Factoring solves two areas. Number one, your cash flow. Being an owner-operator or a trucking business owner, you need cash on a regular basis to pay your drivers for fuel expenses, your day-to-day expenses. Now, brokers take 30 to 60 days to pay you. You can't wait that long to run your business, right? Second, the paperwork that are involved, the back office operations. For each load, you need to submit the invoice, the documents that are involved, and you need to call the broker 3-4 times to get the payment. Now, the factoring company comes into picture. They buy your invoices, they pay you within 24 hours. So your cash flow is solved. Number two, once they buy the invoices, it's their responsibility to collect. So you don't have to worry about the back office operations. Hence, factoring is a very integral aspect to run a successful trucking business. Said so, getting into a partnership with the wrong factoring company can lead to late payments, unwanted charges, hidden fees, and legal consequences. Are you ready to unlock the truck factoring secrets? Selecting the right factoring company for your business, has always been a challenge. We have helped at MaxTruckers more than 1,000 carriers and owner-operators to find the right factoring partner. We receive calls every day from carriers and owner-operators who are stuck with bad factoring companies and they're not able to come out because of the contract and the termination fees, which can go up to $5,000. Now that's a lot of money. Now guys, you need to understand, like every business, there is a good business and a bad business. So there are good factoring companies and bad factoring companies. Also, factoring companies need owner operators and carriers like you, and they need them for long term and not just for 1 or 2 months. So who are the good factoring companies? The good factoring companies are the ones who are ethical from the beginning, who are clear, transparent. They provide good customer support, right? Customers love to stay with them. They'll add true value to them. On the other hand, you have factoring companies who lure carriers and owner operators with lower rates and offers. Once you get stuck with them, it becomes very difficult to come out. They are not transparent in their business. They are not ethical in their operations. So you need to be very careful whom you choose as your factoring partner. Now let's look at the real challenges faced while selecting a truck factoring company. All factoring programs are not same. Sometimes it's really difficult to differentiate between them, and most owner operators are unaware how to differentiate or how to, what are the questions to ask. Now I've classified these challenges into 3 sections. The first part is the challenges that you face while entering or selecting a factoring company. The second part is the challenges that are faced during engagement while you've entered into a factoring company and during your operations. And the third one is if you want to exit a factoring company, what are the challenges that are commonly faced by owner operators and carriers. Now let's look at the entry challenges that are typically faced. Now while shortlisting a factoring company, you will be talking to the sales executive. Now if you don't know what to ask, you will only hear what they want to tell you. The proposals will not have detailed information. They'll be unclear. They will not have things like clarity on the factoring fee. Sometimes that's also not mentioned. It will be only on the phone. It won't have details on the factoring fee, the termination charges, hidden fees like minimum value of in each invoice, monthly volume that you have to factor, or a fee that you have to pay. So such things will not be clear. Then comes the contract. The contracts will be harsh and lengthy. A normal human being cannot understand those things, understands the terminologies. You only come to know about all these things once you start operating or engaging with the factoring company. This brings us to the second. That is challenges faced during engagement with the factoring company. Now you start from working with the factoring company. Suddenly you see some hidden charges or fees which you were not aware of. You have some doubts, you see some chargebacks, you have some confusions. You try to reach to your account rep or the support team, but you're waiting on the IVR line, or you're not getting the right response you want to. Sometimes they're even rude. Now look at this. You're paying for a good service and you're not getting those things what you're expecting, the value that you need to get. Now you decide to exit. Now here comes the real problem. You decide to exit. Now you have to, and if you're deciding to exit before the contract term, you will have to pay a termination charges, which can go up to $5,000. Now this brings us to the exit challenges that are typically faced. Now you've decided you're not getting the value, you're unhappy with the factoring company, but you want to leave the factoring company before the contract term. So then you need to pay the termination fees. You found a new factoring company. The new factoring company is ready to buy you out. But here comes the problem. Your current factoring company will not, typically does not cooperate. So now what is happening is your invoices are getting held up with your current factoring company. You're not getting paid. It's just chaos, right? What to do? You're stuck there. So these are the challenges, these are the main challenges that most of the carriers and owner-operators have faced working with bad factoring companies. I just want to add one more thing. Banks and factoring companies are different. Banks are highly regulated. On the other side, factoring companies are unregulated. So the only way for you to be safe is being educated. Now, on MaxTruckers.com, we have partnered with few factoring companies. They've been selected based on two things. Number one, they've been selected based on the feedback from carriers and owner operators such as yourself. Number two, they have cleared a 27-pointer stringent checklist. Now these companies are safe and trustworthy and the best. To help you, we have come out with an instant factoring code generator. The link is given below in the description. We'll ask you about some information about your business and what you're looking for, and you'll get instant quotes from top factoring companies. You'll also be assigned a MaxTrucker buddy who's going to be unbiased and help you to understand the various features and the contracts, etc., and will assist you right from selection till sign up. Now this is where it gets better. Once you sign up with MaxTruckers, you also get 1 to 3 months of free trial period with these factoring companies. So if you don't like them, you can exit, no questions asked. Number two, on sign up with us, you get the MaxTruckers startup kit worth $700 absolutely free. It includes a free broker list, MaxTruckers TCS fuel card, DAT load board access, and much more. So what are you waiting for? The link is given below. Click on the link and generate your first factoring pro quote absolutely free. Thank you for watching this video. I have one request from you. At MaxTruckers, we are building a 100% genuine rating and review system for the trucking industry. So if you've used services or products like factoring, ELD, load board, etc., your opinion matters. The link is given below in the descriptions. Please click on the link and give your feedback. It will not only help us, but the whole trucking community to make the right choices. Thank you so much.